Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that red subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great local sports coverage that TV and radio refuse to cover. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. It's fun, it's free, and it's safe for the environment. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. The Hardin-Jefferson Hawks have been working extremely hard to get back to the Dome. Ashlon Jackson, who's one of the top players in the state, will be heading to Duke. But before she goes to Duke, she'll be hopefully heading to the Alamodome. And Ashlon joining me. And Ashlon, I got to ask you first off, a lot of us who've covered girls basketball for years know about Lombard Madness, but you guys are on the complete opposite side of the state from Canyon. What'd you all learn about Lombard Madness and going through that game where they were able to make some late plays in the final couple of minutes to win it?
Exactly. That speaks volumes. They're winners, you know. I feel as though they're great. You know, on the court, I'm pretty sure off the court they're just as great. But like I said, we learned a lot from them. We learned not just basketball stuff, but how to carry ourselves off the court also. You know, so yeah, like I said, that was a great team.
Yeah, I remember it looked so well. I think you had about 27 points. Canyon stopped just about everybody else. Nobody else got the double figure scoring. And then the shots wouldn't fall. Chloe Callahan made all those baskets, couple turnovers in there. And then I remember at the tail end of that game, I think it was you who hit that three as time expired to unfortunately lose by one. And it was kind of that look of, well, now it finally fell. What do you guys have? What have you all taken from coming that close to winning the title and really working on the last 11 months about how close that team was to going undefeated and being a champion?
The last 2 minutes and 30 seconds means everything, you know. Well, really 30 seconds left. We just got to learn how to push. I feel as though we took that from last year and applied it to this year. We need to learn, well, we did learn how to finish the game out and not just, you know, say you won it with however many seconds left, whatever. But yeah, honestly, just learning how to finish the game off.
Last year, all averaged about 90 points a game. Now it's only 77. But I know Coach Mike Fogo scheduled a much tougher schedule. I know it's not a virus year, so you're able to get out. One of the losses to Duncanville, you all beat Schertz Clemens out of San Antonio, Lumberton, Humboldt Atascocita. Lost to Houston Summer Creek, beat San Antonio Wagner as one of the top freshmen in the state, in L.A. Snead, among many, many others, close loss to Plano. What have you all kind of learned this year, having a better strength of schedule, even though you're not undefeated going into the tournament?
It made us learn how to take one on the chin. For instance, last year, we didn't lose a game until state game. You know, so like that shook us back completely, you know, mentally it was so hard. And I thank our coaches so much for allowing us to, you know, beef up the schedule, play against these top ranked teams so that if we were to lose, we know how to lose now. You know, we're not just devastated. We know how to go back in the gym and work for it, you know? So learning from these teams, it's just been, like I said, it's been a blessing and a curse because, of course, you know, we're competitors. Like, we hate losing. But at the same time, losing allows us to get better.
Most years, you get the state semifinals at the Alamodome. Before that, the Drum at UT. But last year, everybody had to figure out for themselves where to go. Bernie out of the San Antonio area gave you a lot more problems than a lot of people think. But was there kind of a loss in that you didn't get a semifinal at the Dome? Because I know from covering it for many, many years that the Dome can make teams look silly or do stupid things. And sometimes getting that extra game to the Dome, or at least getting a shoot around the Dome, allows you to take some of those nerves out.
For sure. I feel as though if we would have had that game at the Dome, would have been better state championship wise, because, you know, for those who hadn't been there and was just there to watch the following years, it's way different than to play on the court. So I feel as though if we would have played on court, shots that we were missing, they would have fell. Like you said, nerves, that played a big part too. Not most are like used to the bright lights, I would say, because they're still young. But yes, I feel as though that could have helped us too.
How have you seen the growth of girls basketball here in the state of Texas, a state that is still known for its football, but we're seeing girls basketball beginning to get up there?
It's insane. We're starting to sell out now. I feel as though, little kids watching more basketball and coaches teaching, their girls or their guys of like fundamental basketball. You don't really find fundamental basketball within boys sports, but you do. But it's only because, the boys. With girls, we play below the rim, so it's harder. So we have to learn how to work fundamentally in order to get what we, the points up on the board. So that alone, that helps within, the game growth. But for girls alone, I don't know. I'm just excited because, everything is growing. We're starting to get more ratings, like you said, more people start to watch us. Hey, I feel as though it's a lot more that we should be getting, but let alone just from last year, the ratings and everything, it was great. And I can't wait to see it grow more.
Ashlon Jackson, thanks as always for the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.